I think some of the best words to live by are never mind then. When we're trying to make a decision, we focus our attention on what would happen afterwards. Would you be worse off? Would be all right? What if goes wrong? Those things. Well, thinking about all of that, like I said, is basically a waste of time. Just do what you gotta do, and if it doesn't work out, never mind then. You'll never know how exciting it is to bungee jump until you've done it. And you'll never know how good medicine is for you until you've taken it. Life is full of so many things that we miss on because we let our fear hold us back. So tonight, just try listening to Heartbeat and it'll be fun. If not, never mind then. This is Kevin's Heartbeat. Alright, you've just heard 될 대로 되라고 해, Rhythm is Life by Keiko. That was our first song on Kevin's Heartbeat for Wednesday, June 4th. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Never Mind Then is the motto of the film director Park Chan-wook, who made the films Old Boy and Snowpiercer. When you let yourself think too much about decision, you might miss the right timing or miss the opportunity altogether. The most important thing is to get yourself started, no matter how it turns out. If you get started with Heartbeat, though, I should warn you, you will never stop. Here is how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from US, New York, US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. Now, I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/heartbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's Mission Impossible will take home an exclusive Polaroid photo of Zea, and on part 2, we'll be back with David on Pray For You. Let's kick off today's Heartbeat with 2 songs. Here is Big Man by Mr. Mister and 놀리러 간다, Don't Tease Me by Speed. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will receive a Polaroid photo of Zea. Here is your first hint. This musical will open on June 5th, and it has the star-studded cast with EXO's Baekhyun, Super Junior's Kyuhyun, Trek's Jae, and Girls' Generation's Sunny. It's the first time that Baekhyun will take the stage. What is this musical featuring Baekhyun, Kyuhyun, and Sunny? Number 1, Bonnie and Clyde. Number 2, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 3, Singin' in the Rain. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/heartbeat. Now, while you're doing that, here is one song for you. 비가 오는 날엔 On Rainy Days by Beast. And now it's the second hint on Mission Impossible. This musical was originally in 1952, film set in Hollywood, right around in the time when silent movies were transitioning into talkies. The film features amateur comedians' love and friendship, and it was later made into a musical. What is the title of this word? Number 1, Bonnie and Clyde. Number 2, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 3, I'm singing in the rain. Singing in the rain. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/heartbeat. And here is one song for you. 사랑해, I Love You by B. Rain. Here's your last Mission Impossible hint. The original film had a great story of cinematography and was considered one of the best musical movies ever made. In the most famous scene, a man in love tap dances in the rain with his umbrella. What is the title of this movie, which can now also be enjoyed on the musical stage? Number 1, Bonnie and Clyde. Number 2, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 3, Singing in the Rain. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. Now more music for you. Only One by Boa. Here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hint number 1 was this is a musical featuring EXO's Baekhyun, Super Junior's Kyuhyun, Trax J, and Girls' Generation's Sunny. Number 2, the story is originally from a musical movie that was released in 1952. Hint number 3, in the most famous scene, a man in love is singing and dancing in the rain with an umbrella. What is the name for this musical? Number 1, Bonnie and Clyde. Number 2, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 3, I'm singing in the rain. Singing in the rain. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. Now, today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zia. Now, here's more music for you. 사랑 그 한마디, Love That One Word by Taeyeon.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hot Beats.
Alright, that was Voice by Kim Yerim, featured by Swings. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set a total login, so if you haven't got it, you know what to do. Get it now! Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. If you're joining us through PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the On Air button or download the Arirang Cast. You can't play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we are on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. Now, more also, let me tell you about the special guest that's coming to celebrate Zia's comeback. Yes! Our other Zia members, I won't tell you the names, but they're coming to our studio. Finally! We're trying to get all of the other members, Zia members, here at Hotbeat, and we're taking your questions ahead of time. So leave us your messages and questions on our message board. We'll be choosing random winners to win signed CDs and Polaroid pictures, so don't miss out. Yes, they are coming, guys! Let's listen to some more music. 나 왜 이래? What's Wrong With Me by Sunny, featured by 강민희. 히히하해호. Wow, this is a title. Wait. 히히하해호 by Mamamoo and Gigs. Now that was 나 왜 이래? What's Wrong With Me by Sunny, featured by 강민희, and 히히하해호 by Mamamoo and Gigs. Alright, I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me. First up, Mishi Haru from China. Hello Kevin, the hot season of bikini bodies and shorter clothes has arrived, and I'm stressed out because I've gained so much weight. So I decided to work out every night while listening to Hotbeat. It's been a week since I've started and haven't even lost 0.1k yet. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. You have a nice body. Please tell me your secret of staying in shape. Also, please recommend good songs to work out and air them on the show. Oh, my secret. Well, everybody knows I love to eat good food, nice food, going to good, fine restaurant. But the thing is, to be honest, I don't work out every single day. I work out like twice a week, 2 days a week, or 3 days a week. That's all. But I don't know. If you're if you're on too much stress with your losing weight, how about you do something that'll, make you more fun and physical? Something like, going to like a park and just walk. You don't have to run. You don't have to run like an athlete. No, just walk and see the, feel nature. Be the nature. Yeah. Next, Soboran from Korea. As the weather gets hotter, mosquitoes are beginning to appear one by one. Yes. Zzz, zzz. I hate mosquitoes. Please be careful of the mosquitoes, your health, and even the food you eat. Food rots much faster in the summer. Please play a lot of their songs once they come back this time around. I also think it'll be amazing if all 9 members came out on their show. If it's possible for some of them, because of their schedule, as many of them as possible would be great. I'll be waiting for the day when all 9 of them come out on the show. Number 3, Chloe from UK. Wow, Kevin. Do you remember Dewi, and Aga? Yes. It's not officially been more than a year since we met on the Heartbeat boards. We're calling it a Caversary. And we're still in a touch outside of Heartbeat and great friends and sharing baking recipes. And still talking about you. Dewi? Okay. Loves Junyoung. Aiga loves Hyungshik. And I love you, Kevin. Yes, Chloe. Thank you. It's all thanks to Kevin and Heartbeat. Thank you so much for letting us all meet awesome people. Fighting Heartbeat, Kevin and Zea. I love you. Please, can I request Zea's love coach? Thank you. Number 4 is from Japan, Mika. Hello, my request song is Thank You Very Much by the Rising Girl group, Bestie. Next up, Kim Hae-won from Korea. Hello, Kevin Oppa. This is my first time leaving a comment on Heartbeat. I didn't think it'll be this nerve-wracking just writing a comment. It's so excited for the Zest comeback, but sadly I won't be able to attend their concert because I'm currently in Canberra. Oh, okay. I'm really burned out. But I'll still be cheering them on from afar. I'm planning on visiting Sydney with a few of my friends this weekend. I've never been to Sydney before, so do you have any recommendations to visit? I wanted to make this the best visit ever. Lastly, I want to congratulate Zea on their comeback. Please show us awesome performances. Can I give a song request? Yes, you may. I would like to request a song that's been comforting me during my stay in Australia. Jung Jun-il's I'm Sorry. Pablo Vargas from Peru. Hi, Kevin. Your program is so cool. I like it. Today, I want to listen to a song, Nell's Ocean of Light. Thanks in advance. Regards, Pablo from Peru. Last of all, from Korea, Lee Jin. Hi, Kevin. Why am I always hungry at this hour? I finally gave in to and cooked myself a hot dog, meal. I decided to work out following your example, but in the end, my only exercise is breathing. I promise I will start tomorrow. Thanks for sharing, guys. Those were the message from you. Here is some of your request song. Actually, one request song. Ocean of Light by Nell, requested by Pablo Vargas from Peru. Alright, our last song for part 1, because we have to wrap up the part 1, but I'll be back in second half. Our last song would be Thank You Very Much by Bestie, requested by Mika from Japan.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Heartbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Heartbeat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Heartbeat. That was 차 마실래? Would you like some tea by Hello Venus? Let me tell you again how you can tune into Heartbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. We will listen to Pick Up Bunchok, GP Basic, and 일단 달려, Run and Run by Big Star before coming back with David on Pray For You. A special concerting service just for you.
Together with David.
Pray for you. Well, it's time to talk about your love, and about those concerns you could never tell anyone else. Pray for you.
Pray for you.
Yes, that's right. We're joined Wednesday, our favorite guest, David.
Our favorite guest, David. Yeah.
Yes, of course, number one on my list.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Thank you.
Actually, David made us some cookies today.
Yeah, because you guys, it's your comeback.
Yes.
And I was so excited for it. Like, as soon as I woke up, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to listen to it. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's what I was doing when I woke up. Woo-hoo.
Thank you. Well, actually, from tomorrow we'll be, doing the cycle. With the music corps.
Oh
and all
gosh,
that.
I'm excited for you.
Mnet and all that. Well, anyways, everybody's just excited, and I'm excited with these cookies as well.
Yeah.
It smells so good inside.
Sugar cookies.
Okay.
I made them this morning.
How did you make this?
Well, with a lot of love and a lot of affection and a lot of passion.
Well,
no, I mean, but it's pretty simple. Sugar cookies are the most simple. I wanted to make chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, chocolate chip
because you
cookies.
can't find good chocolate chip cookies in Korea.
True.
But then I was out of material, so I just made a basic sugar cookie.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. It's very moist in the middle and a little bit crunchy on the outside.
Oh, yeah. And
That's the
smooth
perfect
inside.
combination.
Yes, it is. And it smells so good right here in the studio. Well, I'm going to have this after this segment, of course. Well, let's get started. We have messages from... Okay, first up is Rinka from Japan. Hello, Kevin. I'm having a blast listening to Hotbeat with my friends right now. My friends and I were talking about how David is so lovable.
Oh, thank
you. Lovable.
Thank
Does
you.
that make you jealous, Kevin? Yes. Jealous. David is lovable, but you're too, so don't worry. We would like to listen to a Kevin and David duet. Please let us hear one day. Yes. One day, of course.
Coming your way.
Yep, coming your way. Next, David, please.
This is from Han Hye-kyung
한혜경.
from Korea.
Yep.
He says, you two are very talkative.
수다스럽죠. 네.
I feel like you guys would always be hungry after the show. Are you hungry? What would you want to eat right now?
Well, right now, cookies.
Cookies.
Yes.
Actually,
David.
I had 3 in the morning
Really?
by myself, so I wasn't feeling too good. I was coming out, I was like, oh gosh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I had too much sugar.
Well, if you have too much cookies, it makes you, kind of dizzy and brings
yeah,
up the,
I understand
sweetness.
why parents don't let you eat so much sugary stuff when you're
Yeah.
really young, because I've been noticing that I've been going on chocolate binges and
Yeah.
cake binges.
Oh,
and then
nice.
after I eat a whole bunch, I always end up regretting it.
Well, it happens, but we love sweet stuff. Okay, now let's get started with Pray For You. Let's read our first message. It's from Kim In-young from Korea. Hello, Kevin and David. I'm a fan of Kevin's sister. Huh?
What?
Okay, I feel like you two will give me a great advice, so I'm writing my troubles to you. I've always dated very casually, but right now, I'm currently in my first serious relationship. My boyfriend isn't good looking, tall, or that successful. He's very average, and he is the nicest guy on the planet.
Aw.
He is so nice that I'm considering marrying him. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Recently, my friends and I went on a group couple date. Okay. My boyfriend wasn't too excited about it, but I wanted to introduce him to my friends, so I finally got him to go with me. At the outing, everyone was really busy introducing their boyfriends. My friends' boyfriends consisted of a lawyer, wow, a businessman at a large firm, and a entrepreneur,
Entrepreneur.
but my boyfriend is still looking for a job. Well, it's okay. Well, everyone else was so well dressed and successful that my boyfriend seemed really plain next to them. I don't really care because he's my boyfriend and I love him, but after that day, my boyfriend told me that he wanted to stop seeing me. What? He said that after meeting my friends, he felt he wasn't good enough for me. What do I do? My friends are always going to be around, and there are people I see very often. How can I pursue him to stay? Oh no.
Oh man.
Because of the meeting? Is this...
Just because of the meeting though? I mean,
No.
It's probably, I feel like that might have been a set off.
Well,
You know, I mean, it would be kind of weird if
Yep.
like after one meeting and then like everything all of a sudden like he just says, I can't see you anymore.
anymore.
But maybe it must have provoked a lot of thought in him.
True. Well, as long as you love him, or as long as he loves you, I don't think that'll be a problem. But the problem is, for the guys, I think whenever this, let's say I don't have a job, or I wear some worse clothes, or I do something weird.
Something weird.
Weird. Okay. I act weird or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have a girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
a like lovable girlfriend, and you went out to this meeting with bunch of friends, or boyfriends and girlfriends, and started to introducing yourself. What do you do for a living? And then when your boyfriend goes, I don't have a job. I'm looking for a job right now, and he's wearing all this like
Raggedy
clothes, and I understand. I do understand that if he has no money, or if he has if he has a problem with the situation right now, I think it's up to girlfriend.
Yeah. Of
Right,
course.
to support him because you love him, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know because
If it's not a problem with the girlfriend,
I don't.
It's probably guys, they have a very strong sense of like 자존심. What do you call that? Like very
confidence.
no, not confident. They're very prideful in the work that they do.
Yep.
They don't like to be squashed by other people. They always want to stand tall and like put their chest up.
Yep.
But in this case, I feel like he might have gone there and like felt really small compared to everyone else.
Yep.
And I can understand where that gets a guy upset, very, very upset to the point to think that, oh my gosh, am I right for her?
Yep.
Like, all our friends are so successful. And I completely understand where he's coming from. But like, I mean, what can we do in like this kind of situation? What can the girlfriend do?
Well,
for the
like
guy?
I said, it's your boyfriend, so why don't you just go up to him and say, let me support you. Well, I mean, like as just a conversation, you just let him to have himself a confidence and I'm confusing with the word. Well, 자신감, 자존심.
Oh yeah.
It's confused. Anyways, let him have his confidence by saying something like, I'm your girlfriend. I'm here for you. Like, tell me if there's any problem. Just share with me. You know, she's right there for you.
And I feel like guys can't think in that. They think very logically, and I feel like girls might be a little bit more on the emotional side than the logical side.
Yep.
And I feel like that's where it might be divided here. The guy's like logically,
Yep.
I'm not good enough to support her, where she's like, it's not about the logic,
Love,
it's about
yes,
the
the
feelings. And it hasn't rung into him yet, and I'm sure if he does love you, it'll come back to him, and he'll regret it if you don't catch on to him.
Yep.
So I feel like, I think that one thing you should not do is, I don't think you should go up to him and be like, it's okay if you're home, you don't have a job. It's okay if you're very jijire. It's okay if you're very dirty. I mean, by all means, I think in this point, he's very sensitive, and you should, maybe kind of raise his ego up a little bit and tell him the good stuff about him and tell him why we should be together and
Yep.
not why you should not be together.
Definitely.
Don't say those reasons, but only say focus on the reasons on why you should stay together. And if
Yeah.
if he agrees, and yeah, but
Have you ever felt this same emotions?
Oh,
or
yeah.
same thoughts when you are hanging around with your friends
of
or
course,
girlfriends, friends?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's in
Well-
everyday life, but for me,
Yep.
it was a lot of the times it would be more like let's see,
But-
in music side, let's say. I was a bit later to
Okay.
debut than a lot of my other friends. So then, when we would all stay together or
Yep.
when we would hang out all together, they would talk about how hard it is. They're so busy, with
Busy,
this and that.
yeah, true.
And here I'm all home alone, like eating cake and cookies.
Cookies, like-
and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just preparing myself,
Preparing
by
myself
eating cake."
Well, I
But
think
I felt that way.
you're good looking.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Oh, thank you.
Out of all these friends, well, I've never seen your friends, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying because you look good and you can sing and
Mm-hmm.
you have talents, so you must be very I don't know.
No, not as much as you think. Of
Get a
course,
lot of calls from
as looks can be
ladies
deceiving,
out
of
there.
course. Looks can be deceiving, of course, when you look at me. No, but in our reality, I feel like it's not about, for guys, it's more about the achievements. You can be as, like, the best looking person. You can be like Wonbin or something.
Yeah.
But if you're like, if you're like a koji, even if you're like a kokkoji, you're so pretty.
If you're poor,
Yeah, if you're poor,
Kokkoji.
but you were like Leonardo DiCaprio, everyone would, everyone would be like, oh, he's so good looking.
Uh-huh.
But him himself, he would feel, it's important what you feel. And, in that moment, no matter, all the stuff, I can't focus on
Yep.
what I've done or what I can do. I
Can
only
do.
focus on what I've done right now or what I'm doing right now. And I
see.
feel like that's what a lot of guys do.
oh, I was 인기남.
Really?
Church, yes.
Of course, of
I was,
course.
I was.
Of course you were.
I had the fame back then, man.
Yeah, and you just
in the church.
played or you just like played with all those girls,
You
played
know-
with their hearts,
교회 오빠.
just juggled all those hearts around and just like threw them everywhere. I'm sure
Yeah,
a lot of girls cried because of you.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just an ordinary guy from the church.
Okay.
Like I had a lot of friends.
Oh
okay?
yeah, were you on the praise team?
Yeah,
you were
with
the praise team
the
leader.
praise team, then we were praying and
then
singing.
Yeah, everyone would be praying and singing, but they would be staring at you secretly.
Well, well, for this situation, I guess let's stick to this message, shall we? Okay, for Kim In-young Yang, for the this very awkward situation what you were in, I think like we said, just call him or text him
Yeah.
that saying that you support him and I'm here for you and do something that can that can make him back in the game again.
Get him back in the
Yes,
game. Get his
yes.
confidence back
Confidence
up. Get
back
his ego
up,
back
yeah.
up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So and then start to share his problem, and if you can solve some stuff like things with him, then it's your boyfriend, and you still love him. I can see that you still love him,
Yeah.
and you said you were considering marrying him.
Yeah, marriage. I mean,
Marriage,
that's like sharing someone's life
Yep.
forever with the other person, and that's pretty serious. And
It is, it
that's
is.
something that's definitely worth hanging on to. If there was like if you guys were like 16,
16-year-olds.
I'd be like, oh, there are plenty of people.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you've been through all that, and like it seems like you really love him regardless of what he's done.
What he's done
and you're
and
willing
what he-
to work with him.
Yep.
So I mean, you know what song perfect? If you're ever stressed and you need some motivation to talk to him,
Yep.
I recommend listening to. Do you know the song "Let's Stay Together"?
let's stay together.
I'm so in love with you.
yeah.
Let's stay together.
Yeah.
Loving you weather. I love that song. It's such a classic song.
A
And
lot of- Yeah,
I feel
it
like
is,
it's
it
a
is.
very happy song as well.
It is.
And you shouldn't be, sad. You love him.
Yep.
And I feel like, you just need to approach him with a positive mindset.
Positive mindsets. Exactly.
Listen to the song.
Yep.
Very
Listen to the
good.
song. Very good. Well, if you have any concerns or need relationship advice, please share with us. Leave your message on a message board with words "Pray for You" or any other title related to our segment. Now, we'll be back after a song. Here's "Woo Woo Woo" by David. You've just heard "Woo Woo Woo" by David.
Yep.
Yes, on our segment, Pray for You is segment where we listen to our listeners' corner. Now, let's read our second message.
Okay, the second one is from Shara from the USA.
USA.
US to the A. And she said, my roommate is driving me crazy.
Crazy.
Let's call her A.
A.
A is my college roommate.
Okay.
We aren't close friends and we were assigned to each other.
Okay.
After having been her roommate for a while, I feel like she's so dirty.
Oh, where?
So dirty that
Dirty.
she is just beyond dirty. Okay. I
Okay.
really feel like she never washes herself.
Oh no.
I saw that her toothbrush was as dry as the
Oh,
sun.
please.
There
really?
wasn't a droplet of water on it, which means that she hasn't brushed her teeth in days.
Oh no.
She always uses the excuse that it's too hot outside, so she's always in the room. She never washes, and she's in the room all day.
Oh my god.
She's so dirty that I feel uncomfortable being next to her. There are times when I eat with her and
Yep.
she flips her hair. I'm so scared that dandruff is going to fly at me.
No.
So I completely lose my appetite.
Yeah, because of this. Yeah.
It's snowing. Okay, no.
So
I find it repulsive thinking that I'm sharing pizza with a girl that hasn't brushed her teeth in days.
Oh no.
We also aren't close enough for me to be straight out with her about her hygiene. Is there a way I can get her to wash without hurting her pride?
Wow.
Please think of a solution with me.
Okay. Okay. Because I totally understand. Because
I imagine you would have a really hard time with this, right? Because you
Uh,
told me last time that you were below level OCD, a little bit below OCD, but you were a pretty clean freak.
Yes, clean free.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'm saying that I live with this 8 members.
Living with 8 members, yeah.
Yeah,
8 guys.
Eight guys
I'm
in
sure.
a same dorm. Now we share evenly 4 and 5,
yeah.
but we used to share 3 rooms, including our 2 managers.
Wow. Okay.
So that will be like 11.
Wow.
11 guys in
3
just
rooms?
one apartment, one dorm. It was like, but when I see, well, I'm not saying this is our member, but like I'm saying, like, no, I'm saying, David,
Okay,
don't get-
hypothetically,
hypothetically, exactly,
let's
yep.
say
You
you might have a member who's
No, I won't say the member, but if there's a guy who throws like the socks, after all day.
Okay,
just,
okay.
Like, quick.
Uh-huh.
And then if that goes in my bed,
Oh.
and then that's a problem.
Oh, that's a problem. What do you do then? How do you solve that? Are you just gonna like pick it up
Yeah,
and like
pick it up.
drop it, or are you gonna be like, what?
I used
What are you
to,
doing?
I used to tell him, what's this, man? Why are you being so, not being you? Come on, we're sharing the room together. We have to have a rule right here.
Is there a
What's the-
problem with it now?
Nah.
Now that you're still roommates?
No, I'm
No.
I mean, yeah.
So
I'm sharing with Shuan, so it's okay.
okay.
Yeah,
So
Shuan
it's
is
not him.
clean-free.
So it's
That's
not
not-
him, guys. He's not a dirty guy.
Oh my gosh! All right, here is Sherlock David here.
Trying to figure out who it
Figure out
is.
who it is. Well, anyways, I understand if there's a person and sharing the same room with you, and if they're dirty, like her, then
That must be so stressful.
so very stressful because sharing a room is not. It's very difficult because you have to understand the other person's the pattern, her. Or he or her lifestyle.
Yeah, of course. You have to
cycle,
match it.
You have to match it. But with this, I think definitely this is a huge problem.
It's very iffy, don't you think? Like,
And with
I mean,
the dandruff thing,
Yeah.
it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
oh my gosh,
Snowing.
I have this bad
Dandruff.
image in my head. Dandruff flying everywhere.
Yeah, you know, like for example, if you have, I saw this dandruff commercial when I was in Australia, and it was like when she flips her hair, it's like it's beginning to look a
Oh
lot
my God.
like Christmas.
That is,
It's like,
that's not, oh, that's,
and there was a Santa next to her, and like
Santa next to her,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
And then Santa gave her the shampoo, dandruff shampoo
Okay.
for the Christmas present. And then after that, she had no snowing, so Santa went back home
Santa went back.
We cried.
He came all the way from the North Pole just for her.
just for her.
Just for her.
I saw this funny commercial back then,
Oh,
but
gosh.
when I heard this a message, I thought of that commercial. Anyways, yeah, I definitely.
What can she do though?
Maybe.
I mean, because if you're close, you can just talk to them, and you can even joke around. Like if it was my friends, I wouldn't be serious with them, but because it is in a sense it is their choice to be dirty or to be clean. So in some respect, I want to respect that.
Okay.
But I don't want to be like, you have to do this, you have to do that. But what I would probably do is kind of make fun of that person. Like, but that's because they're my friend, and they know that they're not going to take it too seriously,
Seriously, no.
until they get very annoyed by me, and then they're like, okay, I'm going to wash.
Yeah.
And like, because one of my older roommates, like, we use separate towels, right?
Okay.
But with for the 6 months that I lived with him, that towel on that rack, it never changed.
Really?
Yeah, it was the same towel, same color. I never seen him wash it. And the thing is,
Oh my
after
gosh.
like 2 months, it started to smell,
Oh.
and like the bathroom started to smell, and like it was
no.
just horrible.
Horrible.
So what I did was, I played pranks on him with the towel, and like I just brought it up when people came over. I'm like, oh, did you go to the bathroom? Did you see that smell? It's like it's him.
It's him.
He's not washing his towel. Wash your towel.
Wash
oh my
your
gosh.
towel.
You know,
Oh my
in
gosh.
that joking kind of way, and everyone laughed about it.
Okay.
And he eventually washed his towel, but. They're not even friends. They don't seem like they really talk to each other.
So, I guess this is our tip for Shara. Yes. Why don't you go up to the you should have she must have the teacher or somebody who can help.
She's probably a student, right? If she
Yeah,
has
so,
assigned.
Yeah, I mean there should be somebody who's taking carrying of this dorm or whatever you call it. Yeah.
You know what?
So why don't you just go up to them and tell them that you have this roommate that's not she's not washing properly.
But what are they gonna do? Here's what I think. I think realistically, even if you tell her, she probably won't do much about it. But this is why I think everyone in college should just live on their own.
Really?
Dorms are expensive.
Well,
And if you find a
yeah.
place outside campus, then it's a lot cheaper. Of course, you might need a car, depending on where you live. But I feel like, if it's just a college roommate, you'll be done with her in a semester. And at tops the semester. And then you can, if they're planning to, put you back together again, then you can go to the board and
Go to the
actually
board, yeah.
ask them.
Just that.
But I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
at this point,
Yeah.
unless you want to be very rude,
Very
not
rude,
rude necessarily, but very blunt,
Yeah, blunt.
and hurt her feelings, then because I can't think of a nice way to
Me too.
tell them to wash.
No.
Maybe spill some orange juice on them.
Yeah, like
Oops.
oops.
Oh, I guess you're
wash.
gonna have to shower.
Shower or shampoo. Because orange juice is, it's so like you can dry it, but shampoo if you dry
Like
it,
what you spill shampoo, on her?
oh oops.
Have the shampoo bottle open, trip, and like spill it all over her. so
Yeah,
it's like,
that's how you get the nice
oh,
smell.
you're gonna have to lather yourself up with that shampoo.
Yeah,
now.
shampoo now. Yeah, exactly. Well,
there's our answer.
that's our answer.
Solves everything.
Well, I know basically you're having a problem with the this lady over here, but like we said, well, that can be another one, spilling shampoo or orange juice on her. But that's the let's leave that to last.
Okay, let's leave that.
For
to
the
last.
first, go up to the board or whatever, just tell them that you have this problem and
yeah, they might be
make
able
them
to do something.
make them to do something for you. All right. Okay. Here's our last message. Hongwaran from Korea. I'm attending an all girls junior high school, and college, so I don't have men around me, and I've never been in a relationship before. I'm not used to having a man around me, so whenever there is get really shy and nothing comes out of my mouth. But recently, my friend is setting me up on a blind date. I really wanted to do well, but I don't know what to wear or how to act to make a guy like me. What kind of a girl do you guys like? The way they talk, act, or dress? If you guys tell me what kind of girls guys like, I will be exactly that and hopefully succeed in winning myself a man.
Ooh, I don't know if you want to
Okay.
be.
Well,
I'm very. I like
open-minded.
unique. I like unique people.
Okay,
So then, like,
what do you mean by unique?
It's like the 사차원 thing, I like
Oh.
I like girls who are very
Four-dimensional.
four-dimensional. They're very random because I'm a very random person, and that's the kind of style that fits me. And I like girls who are very just like rah, 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 like they can do like not just like smart jokes, but like just be stupid.
Be stupid.
I like someone who can be stupid with me
Oh.
and like just dance around and just.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a very. There's a movie about this couples. They had the limit of time of living, because this girl and a guy had a cancer.
Oh,
So they got like 3 months left,
Uh-huh.
and before they die, they wanted to do. It's like a bucket list,
Oh, okay, bucket list.
Yeah, like they want to do like something really stupid, something really weird before they die.
Yeah.
I think it's wonderful. Do
Yeah.
something that's not ordinary. I think that's a wonderful.
Actually, I think that's. Oh, okay. I didn't mean it in that way, but that's a wonderful way to start out a date.
Yeah.
Something that's not. I feel like the first date, for me, it determines a lot on how well the relationship is gonna go.
Yep.
Not always, but a lot of time, if the first date is good,
Okay.
it's like a good sign.
It's a good sign.
Like
Definitely.
there's a good chance it might go steady if it was a really good first date. So try something new, maybe.
And this is very important thing. You have to have a self-confidence.
Self-confidence.
That's the most important thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, whenever you guys on a date, first date ever, self-confidence.
Self-confidence.
Well, let's say you wore something nice, you're looking good, and you have this hair done, you have this makeup done, and there's a guy right in front, or a lady right in front of you, and then you can't talk, or if you go, if you do that, that's.
Yeah, of course. It could look cute maybe to
cute,
some guys,
but mostly
it's just gonna look like you're no fun.
no, not having fun.
Yeah, you're not
at
having
all.
fun, or they might take it the wrong way.
Wrong way.
That's happened a lot too. Yeah, I mean,
It happens.
yeah, you get nervous or something, or and they take those messages the wrong way. Instead of like, oh, he's nervous, they'll be like, he doesn't like me. Or like,
Well, that's that. And the second thing, if he is, did she say he's a friend of her
friend,
friends?
it's a blind date.
Okay, so because obviously she, your friend, Hongwaran Young's friend, definitely she knows him, right?
Yeah, I'm sure she knows him.
Yeah.
So
So
her friend will
ask-
know him fairly well.
Ask your friend what he likes
Interests.
and interests, hobbies.
yeah.
Just get the basic information, and then you can match up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't go to the point that you will like not be yourself. If you like sports, you don't pretend like you
Yeah,
like
you really like
sports because
sports.
that's one of the biggest. That's a
Biggest
big turn off
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
When she tries too hard,
hard,
to kind
yeah.
of just be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself.
But there are definitely things that you can do. I feel like to up your chance, and one of them, of course, being confident. Another being, doing something that's new. And one tip that I'm sure all guys are afraid to say,
Yep.
but they know that it's true, is if you're doing like some kind of
Messengers.
or some kind of internet messaging,
Yep.
make sure that your profile isn't something that's like way prettier than
Way
you really
pretty,
are.
yes.
And I'm sure you know that
Yeah, the photos.
because
and,
you know that that disappointment
Yeah, I
that
know.
you get. I'm sure girls feel this too, but like when girls or guys
technology these days.
take all technology, you can do so much with all this Photoshop, and they try to upload their best picture
Best
of them,
pictures, yeah.
and then when they see them personally, they're like,
who are you?
Who are you? Yeah.
Excuse me, who are you?
So in my case, I think a good picture might be like maybe a back view or side
Yeah,
profile.
side profile.
That doesn't completely show you, that leaves some
Uh-huh.
mystery.
Mhm.
You know, it's not a necessity, but I mean,
necessity, yeah.
it's a thing that that can keep him on his toes.
Yep.
That won't ruin your first impression.
Definitely. Yes, that's those were our tip for you. So, well, I guess the most important thing is you should ask your friend.
Ask your friend.
Because she'll definitely tell you what he likes and what he's interested
Everyone
in.
has different tastes.
Yeah, everyone has different
Everyone
tastes.
has different
but
tastes.
I'm saying, like, it's your first date ever, and I know you want to look good. So, yeah, that's those were our things. And if you have any concerns or need relationship advice for us, please leave a message, your messages on our message board. It's always open. Leaving the pray for you.
Pray for you.
Yes, on your message. Now it's time to wrap up pray for you, part 1. Pray for you. We'll send David with our song.
Our last
Here's his
song.
Last song.
Our
Last song.
Oh, this is one of my friend's songs. It's 귀여워 죽겠어
Yeah.
by 24K. You are so cute.
Yes,
You are
and
so cute.
you are so cute. All right. Before we close, what was the most memorable message for you?
Most memorable
Yep.
for me, I feel like it's always the second one for me. for some
Second
reason.
one.
It's always the second one.
Yes.
I completely know when someone's very, when someone starts smelling, and that dandruff thing that you
Yep.
just. I love how you
It's
wrote
beginning
it.
to
It
look
put a
a
smile.
lot like Christmas.
Oh
Okay,
gosh.
me, same goes with David.
Number two.
Number 2. Anyways, I'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week, and
All
I'll see
right.
you guys next week.
Yes, and bye-bye.
Bye.
And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Songjiun from Korea. The weather's being really hot these days. Recently I visited Hongdae and I was drenched in sweat from the heat. I went inside a really famous ice cream shop and they're rice flavored. Yes, pistachio flavored, tiramisu flavored, and milk tea flavored is amazing! You should try them too. I was debating on whether to buy the ice cream and then I decided why not. But the moment I stepped outside, the cone broke, so I couldn't even have a bite of it. Oh no! It was an expensive ice cream too. I was about to cry, I just kept shouting, "Are you kidding me?" I must have looked really pathetic because my little brother bought me a grapefruit beer and cheered me up, and it worked. I think I'm still traumatized by what happened to that ice cream. My song request is Hyuna's Ice Cream. Please pray for me, Kevin. Alright, here's Hongjiun's request song, Hyuna's Ice Cream. And also, I think this is song for the summer. 콩떡빙수, bean rice cake shaved ice by 악동 musician MKMU. Alright, let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 3, Singing in the Rain. The winner will be announced after the show on the Happy Message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Today's winner will receive a Polaroid photo of Zea. And it's time to close out Heartbeat for Wednesday, June 4th. Well, it's our comeback tomorrow. Oh my gosh, already. Well, I'm so nervous right now, but I'll do good. We'll do good. Yes. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another great K-pop playlist. See you guys. 안녕.